Hello, my name is Nani and welcome to my channel where I share with you my top tips on how to look good, feel good, and smell good from the inside out. In today's video, as you guys can tell, I have some fragrances I want to talk to you guys about. And these are 5 fragrances that, in my opinion, are safe blind buys. So of course, I will share with you guys what they smell like, how they last on the skin, as well as why I think they are safe blind buys. If you guys love talking about fragrances and you love talking about smelling good in general, make sure that you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel for more. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now jumping right into this video, of course you guys know that this was going to make pretty much the list because I love this scent so much. This one's categorized as a floral woody musk and it was launched in 2007. Now the fragrance notes for this one, at the top you're looking at grapefruit, bergamot, orange, pineapple, and rose. The heart notes include freesia, gardenia, violet, lily of the valley, Chinese rose, red apple, and lotus blossom. And then in the base you're looking at patchouli, cedarwood, musk, white musk, amber, and frankincense. I did mention this in the video where I shared with you guys some of my favorite jeans and a t-shirt fragrances. This is definitely more of a casual scent in my opinion, but there's something just beautiful about this scent. It's not overly complex, it's not overly sweet, it's not overly citrus or tart in any way. This is a perfectly blended citrus fragrance in my opinion. So it's sweet, it's fresh, it's citrus, it's floral. It's a bit soapy and clean at the same time. It's definitely intoxicating. I mentioned to you guys many times before that for whatever reason, every time I wear this scent, every time I smell this scent, it just reminds me of the song Easy Like Sunday Morning. There's something very natural, relaxing, calming, soothing about this scent that I absolutely love. This actually is going to last a long time on your skin. I remember the first time that I tried it, I was really surprised at the longevity. And so I really feel like if you're looking for a long-lasting citrus scent that's not very harsh, something that can be worn casually, something that can transition throughout all the seasons, then this is definitely one that I would recommend to you. But this is definitely one of those daytime fragrances for me personally. But this is a fragrance that's versatile and can transition for you throughout the year. So again, that's going to be Shiseido's Zen Perfect Citrus Blind Buy. Now the next fragrance that I want to mention to you is going to be this Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. This is a beautiful scent. This one's categorized as a Chypre floral and it was actually launched in 2019. So it's really not that old. It's a very recent fragrance. This is the only one from the Bella line that I've tried myself, but I absolutely love this scent. Now in terms of the fragrance notes, this one at the top has pink pepper, freesia, and mandarin orange. The middle notes are pink rose, jasmine, and orris. And the base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, and amber. But the biggest thing that I get in this is going to be the patchouli, the rosy notes from the pink pepper, as well as just the rose in general. And you also definitely get the amber notes. I feel like whether you like rose or not, you will really enjoy this fragrance. And that's why I think that this is a perfect blind buy as well. I love rose in fragrances, and so to me, this is definitely a love at first sniff as well. This is very kind of like feminine and pretty. It's youthful, but it's still sophisticated at the same time. You definitely get a smell of kind of like the melange between the rose notes as well as the amber. So it's sweet, it's a bit sticky, it's a bit powdery in the base. Very, very feminine, very pretty. It kind of smells like a plush fragrance. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just a very easy to wear, just pretty scent. There's nothing really overly complex about this fragrance at all. It's a very simplistic fragrance in my opinion. I don't feel like it's really something that's hard to understand, but that makes it very easy to wear. It definitely is a transitional fragrance as well, where you can wear it from daytime to nighttime, but I do prefer to wear this more during the daytime. I don't feel like it's heavy enough for nighttime or like deep or rich enough for nighttime, but of course layered with other fragrances you can definitely make it work. This is definitely one that you will enjoy whether you like floral fragrances, whether you like rose smells or not. You'll probably really enjoy this in your collection. And I do feel like I've heard a couple of people say that this is reminiscent of or a dupe for Parfums de Marly Delina exclusive. I'm not really sure of how true that is because I've never tested out that fragrance, but I definitely will let you guys know once or if I do. So again, that's going to be Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. Love this scent. Now the next scent that I think is definitely a safe blind buy as well is going to be this Paco Rabanne Olympia. This is the original version. I love this scent so much. This one is considered or categorized as an Oriental floral, and it was launched in 2015. I haven't tested out the intense version, so I'm not sure how it compares to this one, but from reviews, I've heard that that one just has more of like a richer amber type of note. I would definitely love to test that one out as well, simply because I do love amber in my fragrances. So I'll definitely let you guys know or do a comparison once I test that one out. But this one, again, as I mentioned, it's an Oriental floral. The top notes are green mandarin, water jasmine, and ginger flower. The middle notes are vanilla and salt. And the base are ambergris, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. This one is just beautiful. There's something about this fragrance that to me is soft, it's sweet, it's salty, it's subtle, but at the same time, it's still very smooth, a bit woody, definitely fragrant once it lingers and lasts on your skin. It's one of those that you get whiffs of it when you're wearing it, and it just smells kind of like a calm, cool, and collected type of scent, but it's still very feminine and pretty all at the same time. This is definitely one that's perfect for warm skin, so like vacation vibes, but it's also one of those scents that are versatile enough to be like an everyday signature scent. It's not offensive. It's definitely a pleasant scent to wear. So I really do love and enjoy wearing this fragrance. You'll definitely get the vanilla, the salty notes. You'll get a little bit of kind of like a zestiness as well in the opening from the mandarin. But the biggest thing that I get on my skin is definitely the vanilla. You definitely get the salt, but it's not overly powerful to me. It's not something that's going to be offensive in any way. It just has a little bit of an edge to it. I feel like the saltiness just gives it a little bit of an edge, which I absolutely enjoy. And it's very fragrant, as I mentioned as well. So again, that's going to be Paco Rabanne Olympia. Now, the next fragrance that I think is definitely a safe blind buy and one that I feel like every woman needs to have in her collection is going to be Guerlain's Mon Guerlain. And this is the Eau de Parfum, the original. Of course, there are many different flankers. Again, I haven't tested those out. This is just the OG that I absolutely love. This is one that will remain in my collection forever. I absolutely love this scent. And it's probably one of my favorite recent purchases and recent discoveries. This one is categorized as an Oriental Woody. It was launched in 2017, so it's kind of recent. The top notes on this one are lavender and bergamot. Middle notes are jasmine, iris, and rose. And the base are vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, benzoin, licorice, and patchouli. I get more of the sweet notes in this. I don't really get a strong patchouli note. Again, in this, the patchouli may come off a little bit more powdery, but it's not an overly powdery scent. So if you're someone that's afraid of powdery scents or you just don't like them, you don't have to be afraid of wearing or purchasing this scent because it's actually more on the sweet side. This one is sweet, it's romantic, it's elegant, it's classy, it's intoxicating, it's captivating, it's definitely very sensual as well. This is one that I would definitely call beautiful. This is a beautiful scent. It's confident. It's definitely going to get you a lot of compliments as well. It's a head turner type of fragrance. And what I love about this as well is that it's extremely versatile. And I feel like it just fits whatever situation or circumstance. Obviously, this is not one that I would wear casually, to be honest with you. I just feel like it's just so beautiful that I wouldn't want to wear it just casually with like jeans and a t-shirt. But this is definitely one that you can wear to work if you need to. This is one that you can go to an event with it if you need to. This is one you can go to a baby shower. You can use this as your wedding scent. You can use this as your signature fragrance. Like, this is just a beautiful, versatile fragrance. And it's definitely long lasting. On my skin, I would say you're probably gonna get about 8 hours or so, but of course on the clothes, it's gonna linger on your clothes for days. So I absolutely love everything about this fragrance. I don't have anything negative to say about this scent at all. And I just don't really see anyone smelling this and just not liking it. I just don't really see that happening. Even if you are someone that doesn't really like overly sweet fragrances, I do feel like the sweetness is very well balanced. It doesn't smell like a juvenile sweet fragrance by any means. It's definitely very elegant, very classy, and it's just absolutely beautiful, like I mentioned. So Mon Guerlain by Guerlain is definitely a safe blind buy in my eyes. This is, again, like I mentioned, one of my favorite recent fragrance discoveries. So I absolutely love this. Now, the last fragrance that I want to mention to you is going to be this right here, which of course, as you guys can tell by the bottle, you know what it is already. This is the Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal fragrance. This is the original. A lot of you guys recommended for me to try out the Scandal by Night, I believe it's called. So I definitely will probably try to get a decant of that just to see what the difference is. But I do have a couple of different layering combos for this that makes it a little bit deeper and richer, but that's for another video. Anyways, this one is considered or categorized as a chypre floral. This was also launched in 2017. And in terms of all the notes in here, it's pretty long. So this one in the top has blood orange and mandarin orange. The middle notes are honey, gardenia, jasmine, orange blossom, and peach. And then the base has patchouli, beeswax, caramel, and licorice. So this is definitely a very sweet fragrance. This is for the sweet fragrance lover. If you are someone that loves honey as well in your fragrances, or just like a gourmand scent, you'll definitely love this fragrance. Again, I don't know how it compares to the Scandal by Night, but I will definitely do a comparison if I do test that one out. This one is definitely a honey bomb. Okay, so it's very sweet, very sexy, very smooth. It's creamy, it's sultry, it's a little bit waxy. It definitely smells a bit juicy as well. There's something about it that when you smell it, it kind of makes your mouth water a little bit. That's how like juicy it is. This actually lingers on my skin for hours. And this is also one that my husband also really enjoys on me. So this one, like I mentioned, is more of a sexy, sultry, date night type of scent. One of those scents where you want to seduce and destroy, okay, like a femme fatale type of fragrance. It's definitely in your face, especially the honey note. It's very prominent, it's very in your face. This is definitely an attention grabbing fragrance. It's definitely going to garner you a lot of compliments as well. It's sweet, like I mentioned, very, very, very sweet. It's sticky, it's sultry, it's smooth, it's creamy, it's a bit waxy as well. And I just feel like this is definitely one of those scents that even if you don't like really sweet fragrances, as I mentioned, you can always layer it with something. But I do feel like it's still balanced enough to where you kind of still get the blood orange, the orange blossom notes in here as well. I feel like you get a melange of that plus the honey notes. So I do still feel like this is one that I don't really see anyone really smelling this and just being like yuck. So again, this is going to be the last fragrance I wanted to mention to you that I think is definitely a safe blind buy. This one was a blind buy for me and I'm super impressed by it. I love sweet fragrances, but not anything that's cloying sweet, and I don't think that this is cloying sweet by any means. So again, that's going to be Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. Okay, so these are the 5 fragrances that I wanted to mention to you guys today that I think are safe blind buys. Some of these were blind buys for me and I absolutely love them for different reasons. So definitely let me know what your thoughts are on each of these fragrances, or if you have any other recommendations for fragrances that are blind buy worthy as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And of course, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. God willing, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.